Chicken the table.
What's going on, guys? This is Jason, Thrift Trader. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Another live show with an awesome special guest. People that buy storage units, people that make a living off of storage units. These guys are one of the best in the business. And right now, I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you.
Well, you guys know me as Jebus, technically Steven, but we'll go with Jebus for now.
And I'm Amber. Hello, guys.
Awesome. So Treasure Hunting with Jebus, is that correct on YouTube?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
That is awesome. And so you guys, how old are you, Jebus?
25.
25?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. 25 years old. Man, I'm old.
We're both 25. I turned 26 in June.
I just turned 25.
That's amazing, guys. I'm so glad. So glad to have you guys tonight. You guys are a blessing. Y'all are huge on YouTube. You guys are killing the game, man. It's amazing.
Thank you.
It's a whole lot of fun. We enjoy it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. So are you guys both in school? What else do you do besides buy storage units?
We're still full-time college right now. Got about 9 classes left until I graduate. Even though I don't plan on using that degree anymore. Now that we're doing this, but I still want to finish it.
Yeah. I think he graduates in the fall and I graduate next spring. But we have like the same major basically. So just trying to get through it and then completely full-time storage units, YouTube, and life is great. After school, life is great.
That's amazing, guys. It really is. You guys are killing it. I mean, what's your major?
Computer science.
IT.
That's even cooler. I mean, you got something to fall back on at that point, you know, if all else fails, you know. So tell us a little bit about your family life. So what's going on there?
Well, everyone's kind of was against this whole YouTube thing, but now that this is blowing up, our whole family they like traveling with us everywhere we go. We've gone, where have we gone? Ohio,
everywhere.
Tennessee, everywhere, and everyone's just traveling along now. Now that it's starting to blow up, everyone's getting on board, and they're loving it.
And my family I live with his family, and I've been living here for like 6 years or whatever, but my family is about an hour and a half from here. So that's where I grew up, and then I transferred schools and moved in with him, and I've been here ever since.
Yep.
But they completely support me. They don't really know. I mean, they watch him, but they don't really see as much as his family does, but they support me.
Yeah, they're all into it now. My family's all into this.
My grandparents especially. Oh, my God. They comment. They're like, when's the next video going to come out? And I'm like, tomorrow.
Oh, man. That's
into it. I love it.
That's so cool. That's cool. It always helps to have family behind you, you know. I mean, it really is. It's a blessing. I'm blessed the same way, you know. My family, they support me 100%. My wife, my mom, my grandparents, they support me 100% in all the decisions I make in my business, and they just enjoy the heck out of what I do. My papa is with me anytime I go get a storage unit. He's always in there, you know, knee deep digging through stuff with me. He freaking loves it.
It's awesome.
It's very addicting.
Oh, dude, you're not joking. You're not joking at all. It really is. It's so cool about, you know, when you buy storage units, you get to learn so much about that person. You know, it's almost kind of like taking a step in their shoes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. It's really cool. So how long have you guys been buying storage units?
Like 9 months.
Yeah, about 9 months.
You got about 7 months on me. So
last year.
So has your YouTube always been about buying storage units? Has your YouTube always been storage units?
No.
Started with the first thing we did on here was dumpster diving, trash picking, thrift stores, all that kind of stuff until we got into the storage units, and that's what really took off.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys have been resellers for quite some time then, is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. So okay, dumpster diving. I'm just curious, you know, it's a little off topic, but hey, you know, that's something
interesting.
Yeah.
It interests me. Do you guys still dumpster dive?
Not so often. Storage units are a lot more interesting than dumpster diving. And since we had been doing it for so long, there's actually more people that caught on to it. And are like in our area doing it, so we don't find as much. I mean, we literally find like nothing now that we go out, so it's just boring.
Yeah.
And we just waste gas money at this point.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, guys, I got to take a second and shout out some people in the chat. We've got Jesse James, Tracy Thrifsit, Judy Bell. What the hell's is in the house?
What's
Wow.
up?
Pirate is here. Yeah, we got some big players in the house right now. Treasure Hunters, Gate City Picker, Land Shark Picker. Let's see here. I think I saw Wade's Ventures jump in just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
What's up, Wade? Hey, George.
Hey, everybody.
You guys, if you guys have any questions along the way, just throw them in chat. I'll try to catch them, and we can just talk as we go. Okay, guys. This is just kind of a free for all evening. Okay, we didn't plan this out. Well, we did, but I didn't plan it out.
Yeah.
So, okay, so just out of curiosity, let's see here. Where do you guys usually go to buy storage units?
Our best ones are in DC and Maryland area. We don't really get too much in Virginia, where we're actually from.
Okay, so you guys live in Virginia, but you travel for the storage units that you do pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're in Virginia, but we're about 5 minutes outside of DC and Maryland, so we're right there.
Oh, okay, so you're kind of in a quadrant area. You live
Basically.
Yep.
Okay.
2-minute drive.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So so do you sell, I guess, where do you typically sell the stuff that you get from storage units?
Poshmark mostly.
Poshmark and flea market, yard sale when season's in. We don't have any inside flea markets around here, so when it's winter, we're just stuck hoarding stuff
Basically.
until the flea market time comes around.
So donations start rolling in the winter.
Yeah, we donate a lot in the winter.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that gave me a really good idea because that's something that I'm battling with. I've bought 8 storage units in the past 2 months now, and a few of them have been large storage units. So I've got a lot of garage sale material, and it's stacking up. So I need to figure out a way to get rid of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a struggle for sure.
The season's coming back at least. It's starting to be nice outside. You can actually have yard sales and stuff again.
Yeah. That's definitely what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna literally just drag box after box after box into my yard and just take pictures and post it all over Facebook and have like an acre yard sale.
That'd be awesome. We need to come.
Yeah,
if that's the
sounds like
case, we have to come.
As much stuff as I've been getting, it wouldn't surprise me if I miss several things that are worth money. So
I'm sure.
Yeah, we all do. It's hard to be a master of everything. I mean, simply put, you're gonna miss things. But
yeah,
it's
inevitable.
So, do you guys like live or online storage auctions the most?
They both have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
I like online because if I'm going somewhere, I know I'm going home with something. Where the live, you just waste all day sometimes, and you get jack squat, and you just wasted like 4 hours, and you get nothing.
But
the prices are cheaper live.
Yes, live goes
cheaper.
Way cheaper. Except for now, like the ones that we just went to the other day. I mean, like tax season is in, and all the units are going crazy. Like you can't get. I mean, we were used to like $10 to like $50 units like very often, and now I mean maybe one out of like 20 units. It's crazy.
I don't see how these people are getting their money back. Like they're spending ridiculous amounts of money on units right now, and I'm just waiting for it to end. I'm waiting for tax season to run out already.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Everybody's got their tax money, and everybody thinks they're going to double or triple it up buying a storage unit.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The easy cash will soon be gone. So.
Good.
I think it, in a month or so the flock will move on to something different.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. It's rough right now.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's see here. I got a list of questions here, guys. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading my piece of paper. Okay. So, let's see. What is your single most expensive sale from an item out of a storage unit?
What do you think?
Probably
the
400, right?
I mean, the records from literally the very first two units we ever got. Still, we've done like 100 now. The first two spoiled the crap out of us. They were the best 2 units we ever had. We got the very first one was like $150 unit, and there ended up being like $800 worth of records in there. Ridiculous. And then the second unit we ever bought had like $700 cash. And since then, never nothing close to that again.
We got spoiled by our first 2 units for sure.
Yeah, the first 2 I was like, dang, we're gonna be rich soon. And then never again was it like that.
Yeah, I mean, golly, does that not blow your mind? Like somebody can't pay their storage unit bill, but yet they have all the money
that cash.
to do so right inside the storage unit.
Yeah. So, and with that specific situation, we just came to the conclusion that they either passed away or
arrested.
Yeah, I mean arrested, or they just had to move quick, and no family knew of their storage.
In our area, we got a lot of arrested people's units. Like we find like arrest records, court papers 24/7, like every unit pretty much.
Yeah, that kind of seems to be the case for me too. I mean, not all the storage units I've bought have had like court documents, but most of them have. And like the storage unit that I'm digging through right now, I guess it was a single mother because her boyfriend or her baby daddy or whatever, or husband, I guess went to prison, and we saw parole papers in there, but of course the parole wasn't awarded, so I guess he's in there for a long time. So I don't know why, but it's just, I mean, it's interesting. Again, when you buy a storage unit and you go through the contents, I mean, you learn a lot about this person's whoever's storage unit, their life, and there's different reasons why a storage unit may not get paid. Like you said, somebody gets incarcerated, or somebody passes away, or somebody had to move with a quickness. Maybe they're running from the law. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure that's the case around here quite a lot.
Yeah, there's no telling. I know Wade scored on a storage unit. I guess it was probably a month and a half back, where a ton of the inventory inside that storage unit was stolen merchandise. But the law states, if you purchase that merchandise through an auction, the storage through a storage auction, it's lawfully yours at that point. Right. So I mean, he got the hookup on that one.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah. So let's see here. What would you say is your favorite find out of a storage unit?
Money.
I would get a 9mm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, only reason I say money is because it's easy. Like I don't have to take pictures, list it, and wait.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I would probably say 9mm though, because like when I first started, I just wanted to find a gun so bad. It took me like 82 units to finally come across one handgun for the first time.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, the thing is, like, I would say, what would be mine? Gold. I think mine would be gold. I hit a big score on the 6th storage unit I ever bought, and I'll probably be chasing something similar for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how we feel first too.
Yeah. I think it's ruined me forever. I mean, I'll forever be a storage unit buyer because of it. But I mean, the cool thing so far, out of the 8 units that I've bought, I would say I've only lost. Well, I didn't even lose, but one of them was not worth buying. I'll put it to you that way. I paid $50 for a unit, and if I would have just stood in front of the doorway long enough to smell it, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
That's another downfall of buying online. Yeah. We got one that looked decent, and you get there and that smell. Oh my
God, I forgot about that.
Oh man. You buy online, it looks all right, and you get there and the smell just KOs you. It's terrible.
If any of you guys or you haven't seen that one, it had a dead turtle in it, and it had like a bunch of like bottles with like different colored liquids, and we were like, all right, what's that? What's that? Like I was like, this is definitely pee. This is definitely like number 2. And this is
my God.
Number 3.
That was the worst thing ever.
And everybody kept saying it was like shake and bake, like
meth. They told me it was meth.
And I was like, I don't know.
Ever since then, I've been kind of iffy about buying online because that was terrible.
That was a gag-worthy unit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, guys, anybody, you know, for anyone that thinks that buying storage units is gonna like get you rich fast or is like all fun and games, you know, you're gonna get one of these days. It's gonna knock you on your butt just from the
Yeah.
And guess what? If you don't clean it out, you're not allowed to go buy a storage unit there.
Right.
Yep. So it's a tough thing.
Put on your big boy pants and get the rubber gloves out.
Yep.
Yeah, that was awful. That was the worst thing I've ever done.
I mean, literally picking up totes, and you're like,
Like I opened it up and I just gagged instantly. Like, what did you put in there?
It was awful.
Oh man.
Dude. Oh my goodness. So what do you think? Is there like, I guess that would be probably the worst storage unit you guys have ever bought. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
think so.
worst isn't nasty, but I mean, we've had one that was literally all cardboard. I mean, like monetarily, that was the worst one. But
the little boxes, like it was TV boxes and speaker boxes. All you could see was boxes, and it was only a $20 unit. And I was like, fingers crossed, one of them will be in there. Nothing was in there, all cardboard.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of my biggest fear. You know, I kind of gravitate towards the storage units where the boxes are nice and neat and neat and it's like stacked nicely and don't look all torn up and stuff. That's the kind of storage units that I like to buy. And so far it hadn't steered me wrong, but one of these days I'm going to spend a bunch of money on a bunch of nice, neatly stacked empty boxes. I'm afraid.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's going to happen. Most definitely.
Oh my gosh. I don't want that to happen. But hey,
I hope it doesn't happen. But it's bound to happen to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a gamble, is it not?
Yep.
It's literally like putting $250 or however much money you spend on a storage unit. It's literally like putting it on red or black.
Basically, sometimes you just don't know. It's just worse. Sometimes I take the gamble, which I feel stupid for afterwards, but it's just fun too. At the same time, it's so fun. You just never know.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, although we're showing you guys some good stuff on YouTube, it's not all rainbows and pretty flowers. I guarantee.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's for sure.
Right. Yeah. So, okay. So, your favorite find is cash, and I can admit that absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, so what's your average price of a storage unit? Like, what do you guys usually go for?
Cheap. I mean, honestly, like what, $50, $50, $60?
Yeah. I mean, what's the highest? Like
the highest I ever spent was like
$300.
$280. I think was the most I ever spent as of now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, shoot. You know, at the end of the day, you can get just as much quality out of a cheap unit as you can an expensive one. As far as when you're working with volume, you know, this and that. So, I mean, how much did you spend on that storage unit you found $700 cash in?
$90.
Yeah. What is it? It was like 70 or 90. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was less than 100 for sure. But it was a nice looking unit. Like there was tools, a dolly. Like I said, I'm gonna go up to 300 on this because I expected people to bid me up, and nobody bid. I put $90 and that was it. I got it for that. I was like, wow. Yeah. So I thought I was gonna go way up. I was going up to 300 just for the tools and everything in there, but nobody else bid.
Yeah. Have you thought about maybe buying a big like 10 by 15 or 10 by 20, just plumb full of stuff? Have you ever thought?
Yeah, as of like a month ago, we went on a search for a van. Yeah. And we finally got one because all we had was a Kia Forte.
Like a little car.
I mean, we were just finding less than half full 5x5s.
Yeah.
But I mean, recently, like we start looking at bigger units, they just go for so high right now. Like we got the van in the middle of tax season, so I mean, we haven't been able to get a huge one. Besides the help from one of our friends that's local, and he had a box truck.
But like today, remember the one I wanted to bid on it? There was a hunting unit. It had 3 gun cases in there, and it went for what, $1,700. Like, don't even know if it was in there. I mean, if I could see the rifles, I'd understand. But imagine $1,700 and you get 3 empty cases. That's a big blow.
Oh my gosh! How big was the unit? Do you remember?
5x5. It wasn't even a big unit, but you could see the 3 cases. But who knows if they're in there?
Man, that's crazy. That's my goodness. Yeah, I guess that sounds like in your area, you know, the average going rate is probably a little bit higher than here.
Especially right now. But in our area, I would say everybody's concerned about the big boys, like the 10 by 20s, 10 by 30s. The little 5 by 5, nobody gives up. No one cares. That's why we get them all the time because, I mean, you can't really lose when you're spending, what, 20, 30 bucks. I mean, you're bound to make your money back. It's hard to lose.
Yeah. And that's kind of, you know, when I first, like the first 4 units that I bought were smaller units. And that's what I noticed. I was at the live auction. That's what I noticed was nobody really cared about the little bitty.
Yeah.
Nobody cared at all. And the first one, I mean, I paid $50 for it. And one of the computer monitors that were in there is a $250 computer monitor. So boom, you know, there's all my money back, and then the rest of it's gravy. Another one of the $70 units I bought had 2 big duffel bags full of CPR baby mannequins, and those things are expensive. I plan on selling them, like a lot of 3 or 4 of them for like $350. So, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, and then of course, you know, I had another $50 unit that again, it was a live auction. I should have stood there long enough to really smell it and take it in with my senses, but I didn't. And then, you know, I just put the lock on it, went and paid for it, came back, unlocked the door, and as soon as I swung that door open, I immediately regretted it.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Oh, it's terrible. Well, what happened, or how they had it kind of set up, was there were 2 18-inch kicker subs sitting right in the very front. And I was thinking the way they had it was like the speakers on top of one another, so you couldn't see the condition of them. And unfortunately, they were busted along with everything else in that unit. I think I was able to salvage a bag full of what seemed to be stolen keys from a dealership.
Wow.
So, and the reason why I kept those was because the key fobs, the little clickers, are worth some money. So I'm just going to lot all those up and sell them. And I found like probably 3 pair of decent shoes that I can sell. But other than that, everything else was trash.
That's something also we do. A lot of people in our area just ignore as clothes. Like half the people in our area, right when they see clothes, they just donate the bag. You don't even go through it. That's some of our biggest sellers. I mean, looking for the name brands and stuff and putting it on Poshmark, make tons of cash like that. But a lot of people, they don't even want to mess with clothes around here. They just donate the bag right away.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can find like the purse we found, the MCM purse, it was out of a $10 unit last week. It's going for over $400. And I'm pretty sure people will just donate the stuff without even looking at it because it's clothes. Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, I actually, you know, the first 10 years of my reselling career has been clothing, shoes, and accessories. So I can spot a good brand of clothing when it's around. But the thing is I'm so burnt out on clothing. I don't even want to do it anymore.
It's so boring. It really does get really boring, but it's such easy money.
Yeah. It's easy. It is easy money. And I still sell today. Like today, I still sell a bunch of shoes. At the bins where I live, they've got shoes for $2 a pop, and they put out Birkenstocks and men's really nice boots and stuff like that all the time. And I used to just take trips to the bins and load up on 40, 50 pair of shoes.
That sounds so nice. Around here, the thrift stores have gotten ridiculous, man. They charge you like, what is it? The dress shirts are like $9.99 now at Goodwill. I'm like, you're pretty much charging retail at this point. There's not even thrift stores anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And that's kind of what's happening here is because the thrift stores sorry, excuse me. The thrift stores are like continuously going up in price year after year. And not only that, but they're all the like cream of the crop stuff. They're getting more savvy in the back room.
Yeah.
They're sending that stuff to shopgoodwill.com. They're not putting it out on their shelves for us.
Yeah, it's sad because you used to be able to go in there and just pick out all kinds of stuff all the time. And now you get lucky to find one thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of what I've been, you know, I also run a Facebook group. It's called Resellers Anonymous on Facebook. And a lot of the people in there, like I always tell them, like, look, guys, you got to diversify your sources of inventory, because if you're reliant solely on thrift stores, you're going to get priced out. Sooner or later, you're going to get priced out.
Most definitely.
It's only getting more expensive. But, dude, I mean, storage units. What got you guys into buying storage units in the first place? I'm curious.
I mean, since I was a kid, I watched it on YouTube, TV, whatever. I just never actually thought about how to do it. Then one day I was just like, what? Why do we just keep talking about it? Let's just look into it and see how we do it.
Yeah, so let me break it down. Netflix, right? Storage Wars, Northern. Yeah, it's the Canadian version, so it's called Northern Treasures. So we like watched that whole. I think they have only one season on there.
Yeah.
Always been interested in it. Watched that, and we were like,
let's just look it up.
Yeah, I mean, let's look it up. Like, try to find it. Let's gather up. I mean, whatever money we can, and just go.
Right.
And that first day that we went, we got the one that we made all the money on the records. And we were like, whoa.
I didn't even know what was in it. I'll be honest with you, I saw nothing in that locker of value. The first time I went, I was just like, I'm getting this no matter what it goes for. I bought like $1,000. Like, even if it goes to $1,000, I'm buying it just because I want to do this video. I just want to do it.
Yep.
And we just got lucky. It went for $150 and we got all those records.
All the records were hidden under everything. It was like 8 to 10 boxes just packed of records.
Yeah. First time I was like, I just want to do it. I want the thrill of searching it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, so out of those records, were there like any major scores?
No, like we went through some of them. I mean, at most on eBay that you're getting like $3 a piece, but after shipping and stuff, I mean, you might make like $1 or so. So I was like, let's just sell in bulk, not deal with having to list 800 records.
So after moving them so many times, I think we pretty much got like fed up with them. I mean, because they're heavy. Like you wouldn't think that like a box like I don't know, like
those
this big box would be that heavy, but we took them all to like a record shop. They took their pick, packed them back in the car, took them back home. Listed them on Craigslist, got another guy to come pick what he wanted out of it, loaded them up, took them back home, and then finally we got somebody who was like, all right, I'll buy them all. So we probably profited like as much as we could up until that point, and just were like, you know what? It's been like a week. Can you
tired of moving them?
Take them? My arms are sore. Get them out of the house.
Basically.
Dude, like, okay, so I know what you mean by arms are sore, because this boy right here don't work out on a normal basis. Okay, I got nothing here. All right, but seriously, like this storage unit, one of the 2 storage units that I purchased on Monday, one of them was like it's not technically upstairs. You have to roll the staircase over to the door that's on the 2nd floor. And there was a dresser up there. There were boxes plumb full of books up there. And I'm a lone guy. I mean, my papa's with me, but I gotta do all the work mostly, and that will make you sweat.
Yeah.
The first one we got, what was it, like 102 degrees? Like I said, I was so focused on just getting it. I didn't pay attention to nothing else. It was upstairs, no elevator, no carts. I was like, oh my God. I didn't realize until after we bought it. Carrying like 10 huge boxes of records down in 103-degree heat, no elevator. That was brutal.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then the big storage unit I bought just a couple of weeks ago literally had about 35 like banker boxes plumb full of books, plumb full. And that's like hauling bricks all day.
Yeah.
No, we had one unit. I think we got this one for $1 because there was a bunch of boxes. Like we saw a couple that said books, and we get in there like
everything,
15 boxes of books and a box TV in the back, and we're like, how much worse can this really get?
Yeah,
like seriously.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we do this for the love of it. It's a lot of hard work. It really is, but we do it for the love of it, for sure.
That's how we had the reality check with our first one. We had no elevator. It was hot. We were like,
this is hard work.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, we gotta let people know, like this is what you see on YouTube or TV is just the surface. You see all the fun parts, but they don't look at all the listing. They don't look at all the moving, the packing, the sorting, and all that stuff.
That's one thing like I wanted to emphasize when we started this. Like, I feel like all the TV shows, they just show you the glory. And I was like, we got to show everything else that goes on for people go out and spend a crap ton of money and realize, wow, look what I got myself into. You got to show everything else that comes with it as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you don't, somebody's going to go out, spend a bunch of money on storage units, not make their money back, and then call us a liar.
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, what would you say? What makes it so addicting buying storage units?
Mystery.
The mystery, yeah. Like I've been into even when I was a little kid, I'd beg my mom or my grandmother to take me to yard sales, still thrift store. Like I've been addicted to this stuff since I was little. Like just that's not supposed to be that price, but I got it for that price.
Yeah.
It's so addicting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, always hunting for that bargain. My grandparents, I didn't like it at the time, but it grew on me. But when I was a kid, my grandparents used to drag me to thrift stores all day long, and now I thank them for it. I really do.
It's so fun. It really is.
Treasure hustlers, I see you. He said Jason has no idea what's going on in the chat.
I see it. All right, now I got what's going on here. I'm
moving far behind, but
I'm glancing at it every once in a while just to make sure, there's not a dumpster fire or something going on. But
speaking of people calling you liars, try the dumpster diving and telling somebody you got like $3,000 worth of toys out of a trash can. Oh my gosh, we got berated. Like, you're such a liar. You're so fake. Like, no, this is legitimate. People don't believe it.
Like they said, you like somebody tries something once and they don't get what you do, and they're like, "Well, you're a liar."
Just like storage units, they'll buy one and fail, and they're like, "Wow, you're such a liar." You tried once, one time.
Like when we started dumpster diving, we started the channel. We went every day, 7 days a week for like 3 or 4 hours, checking as many dumpsters as we can. That's how you find something.
Yeah. Just like with storage units, you got to keep buying. You can't just go once or try something one time and then call it quits because you're not a millionaire like overnight.
Yeah. I haven't really done a whole lot of dumpster diving, but I am very intrigued because I know my buddy Shane Rise and Grind Picker, he kills it at the especially at, what am I trying to say? GameStop dumpsters. He really kills it there.
Yeah, we used to like last year they did a inventory clean out of the older generations games, and we literally found a box of like 400 video games, like 400 games still in the case and everything. And then they do the toys too. Like after Christmas, they'll dump their whole toy section in there just in a box and throw it right out.
And randomly clearance sections. I mean, you found a lot.
It's ridiculous.
And like one thing that we tried to get across so much, and one thing that like really bothers us is the food. Like the merchandise, like of course we want to take it and donate it or give it to somebody who can use it instead of it going to a landfill. But like the food, we can literally cure world hunger if we just didn't throw stuff away because of the expiration date. It's like ridiculous. all the holiday candy goes out like 2 days after the holiday just because nobody wants to buy it if it's heart shaped for Valentine's Day.
I mean, like
it makes no sense.
You literally probably pulled like $3,000 or $4,000 out of one spot before.
Yeah.
So that's one spot. You think how many stores across the country you can like cure the hunger, or you can cure world hunger easily.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I bet that it's really an eye opener as to how wasteful our country is when you start dumpster diving. I can guarantee that.
Especially, we have like a high homeless population around here, and it's so sad. Like so many homeless people that don't have nothing, and then they're just tossing out $1,000 in food. Yep. It's like, come on, just donate it.
What the hell?
Hey Jeremy, we find your favorite food, the dumpster food, the expired food, the moldy food, the rotten food. That's all you, buddy.
Like, we found that rotten peach. Remember, I pulled out a rotten peach, and everybody's like, "Send it to Jeremy, send it to Jeremy." Like, yes, I'm gonna box up a rotting peach.
We should. Oh my God, you're getting a rotten peach.
Just bag it up and make sure it gets in his Christmas stocking.
Exactly.
Man, oh man. Well, guys, do you have any awesome questions for these people? These awesome YouTubers. You guys are amazing.
All right. So, Jeremy George. Let me go up here. Wade's Ventures and Rise and Grind Picker. How do you guys like your banner?
Yeah,
it's awesome. Like his little brother did that, and he's 16.
I need on the list.
Like, he's just been doing everyone's. Like he just randomly telling me like, "Hey, look at this! I did." And other guys, I'm like, man, he's taking over like the whole resale. Everyone's resale channel. He's like taking over all of it.
Dude, those banners are phenomenal, and I'm serious. I want on the list.
I put his Instagram tag for anybody, like in the chat for anybody who wants to hit him up. He's like he's like so busy with Wade right now, but I mean he'll make time for everybody else.
Oh, dude, Slim Pickens with $5 super chat. Thank you so much. That's awesome. You rock, dude. You rock. Okay. Scott Beard Picker said he's on the wait list for a banner. I'm cutting in line right now. Right now, I'm cutting in line.
Let's see. Gate City Picker. One of probably since this video the most frequently asked question: did that guy who threatened you ever show up? Of course not.
Of course not. They just got big mouths.
Yep.
Like so many people don't get the concept of internet trolls, man. Like we get as YouTubers, I'm pretty sure everyone else can back me up on this. You get threatened 24/7. That's just part of it.
Oh, all the time. I've got a video. My best viewed video. A buddy of mine, his name's Nate, was actually holding the video camera for me that day. And Nate naturally has a big mouth. And dude, I'm telling you what, I've got like 300 comments on that video saying like, you need to fire your cameraman. Like,
that's crazy.
Basically, yeah. And I mean, a comment's a comment, but dang, I called him out.
Annoying, right? That's exactly what I do. Carry a 45. That's my strategy.
Literally
too.
a 45.
That's what I do too.
Yeah. I mean, you know, shoot. I just told him, I was like, Nate. I called him up. I was like, Nate, are you reading any of the comments on this video? And he's like, no. I was like, good, don't.
It's ridiculous. Like it becomes such a fine line. Is like, do you want to keep the comments there, and you just want to block all these people because it gets annoying? You never know what to do.
I mean, there's haters, but oh shoot, Cindy said I missed a super chat from John. John,
yeah,
crud. I didn't even see it. John, thank you so much. There it is. John, Nevermore Antiques, $2. Jason, I want you to know I love you. John, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Missed the super chat. How do you do that? That's such a rookie mistake.
I know. I didn't even see it either. I'm literally looking at the screen.
You'd think you won't because it's like a big box, but
yeah, I missed it too.
I was in the zone. I was probably down here reading on this dang piece of paper I've got.
Yeah, you were. No worries.
Nope.
We got you.
Awesome sauce. Well, what do you say, guys? Do you want to? Dang, Shane. Brandon is talented, and I was in awe of that banner, the bomb.
Yeah, he played it. He actually played your message that you sent him. You were like, "Oh, that's fucking awesome."
You showed me
I was like, "Look good." Like his banners are crazy. I mean, any illustration he does is absolutely crazy.
Because I suck. I can't draw nothing. I can't even barely write my name.
And the fact that he's only 16, and I mean, imagine if he's our age. I mean, how much better is he gonna be?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It is. It really is. Like, John, I'm sorry. I called it out. After the fact. Way after the fact.
Sheila Stewart, when is your next video?
Tomorrow, but it's like kind of really messed up.
Yeah.
It's like it's really messed up video, but it's gonna go out tomorrow. Like, speaking of these storage units, like, you never know. Like, we found out the backstory to one of them, and it's just, I mean,
it's sad.
It's really sad. Yeah.
Slim Pickings again, a $2. You guys, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. What the hell said that grenade joke was only topped by the brownie joke. Diverse Flips, $2 super chat. Thank you. Thanks to all you content creators. I started YouTube. Awesome. Yeah. That is awesome.
Way to go.
Good old boy. Why is your green screen blank?
I don't have control on Google.
I know I can't edit it right now. Usually we use our video editor to put a picture back there, but
it's blank for now.
Now you guys get to see the raw footage.
Yeah. Green screen's better than what I got. You can see my behind me.
Well, that shows your hard work.
Yeah, that makes
sense. I mean, that might be better than the green screen.
Oh no, so this stuff hasn't pledged in like months.
You'll get to
it. You can go back and watch some of my lives, and you'll see like right there that pile of clothing. has been sitting there for several months, probably.
Jared with the bling, man. I was going to put the sticker you sent in a video. I keep forgetting it's sitting on a cat tower. I went in the video box and I got the sticker from your thing. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna. I gotta make some kind of joke for this in a video.
So basically, Jeremy wants us to put his channel sticker on our van. It's like bling it out.
Wait, should I? Okay, Slim Pickens is asking, should I order a 5-foot wide roll of vinyl or some other material? Slim, is it for like a green screen, or is it for taking photos? What exactly are you needing, buddy? I'm not sure exactly what you would need it for.
Yeah, for
Marie helped me out with that. So. I use poster board personally. I get white poster board from Walmart.
The trifold is what we use too.
Exactly. I've got 2 pieces. I got one laying down flat, and I got another one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You make it look like we have a warehouse behind us too with the green screen.
Yeah.
Slim, don't use vinyl. It's too shiny. Okay. You want to get, personally, I use, like I said, the trifold white poster board. It's like a 1/4 inch thick. So it stands real nicely. And that's what I use. If you use like vinyl, it's too shiny. You're going to get way too much glare. Let's see.
I figured that, Jeremy. He kept asking me to go to the post office, and I got the dang sticker. I was like, this is why you wanted me to check it for the sticker. Oh, man. Pictures without a shadow. We have this camera.
Lighting, yeah.
We have the big light. You put a light like over top of it and in front of it, we never get a shadow. Without the lights, it'd be rough. You need like 2 flashlights or something.
Yeah, that's the way I've got my lighting set up is I've got 2 at a 45-degree angle, and I have 1 overhead.
There you go.
Yeah, and
this
so
garage flips or garage flips. Never mind. I look like garage flips. Who's garage?
What?
Somebody said I look like garage flip. Garage. I thought it said garbage.
Jebus looks like garage.
I thought it said garbage.
You look like a. Let's see. I saw a question. I missed it. Oh no, I lost it.
Why are you always talking about other
right
people?
Here, yeah. Vivian Parks, Jebus, why are you always talking about other people being in the building when you were filming?
Because they're annoyingly curious. Like
because. Okay, I'm gonna like put this out there for all you guys watching, so you know he's socially awkward. He's a completely different person on camera. So if you ever meet us in person, just say hi. Like
that one guy at the pawn shop.
I know, like us looking in on you guys, we don't recognize you, but you guys recognize us. So like to us, it's just like a random stranger, but you guys recognize us. So just say hi. We're friendly. It's an awkward encounter with this thing right here.
Some people just walk up behind us. Like we had people just walk behind us and just stand there, and I was just like looking over my shoulder, like I didn't want to turn around. And when I turn around, they're like, "Hi, I love your video." Like, "Oh, thank you." But it's just the way they approach you and stand behind you. Like,
and there was actually 2 fans in the same pawn shop when we went to Tennessee. It was like crazy.
That was weird.
So like after he had that encounter with that one guy, there was another guy that walked in like 5 minutes later, and he was like, I saw you guys at CC's. Then I turned to him and I was like, he was staring us down in CC's. Like, yeah, I guess he's a subscriber. I don't know. Just like just say hi and that you're like a fan of the channel or something, because we don't know who you are.
Yeah. And also with the people recording, I don't know about you guys that also do storage units. That's everyone in our area, the facility, they're like so against recording in there. Like they make you sign a form that says like you shouldn't record in here the day of the auction. To sale the auction, you can't bring a recording device and whatnot. So
man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It's just like I meant to tell Jeremy, on Monday I went to a live U-Haul storage auction and they let me record the entire thing.
When we sign in, like we literally have to sign on the form, and it says one of the rules on there is no recording devices the day of the auction or you'll be banned.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sucks.
I mean, because like the most adrenaline rushing part of it is the bidding process.
Yeah.
And we can't even get that for the subscribers.
Trevor said, Thrift Trader, we're just chatting about someone looking to buy materials. So guess what? They shall need what you've got.
I think George has asked this a couple times, but she asked me what's the funniest thing that we found in a unit.
All the sex toys.
Dude, I threw one of those away today.
We haven't found one in a while actually,
It's
but
been
we
a
usually
while.
found one. So I think I guess the funniest, but the one that caught us more off guard, it was in a box. And right when we opened it, all you saw was the tip of the dildo. And we were like, whoa!
It wasn't labeled.
Golly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I threw one of those away today. I used a shirt.
That in the toolbox. I remember, like, I bid on one unit because there was a nice toolbox in there. I was like, cool. Went up to like $110, and I got in there, open it up. All it is a storage for them storing all their drugs. They're like, there's weed in there. There was what else is in there? The gummies.
Yeah, like sour weed gummies.
Yeah, and then something in a bowl. I forgot. I was like,
yeah, I can't remember.
I bid on it for tools.
Like, I don't know how many comments are like, you missed out on so much profit. You should have sold the gummies. I'm like, we're not drug dealers. We're just storage empires. All we do is throw them away. We don't do drugs. We don't sell drugs. So no.
No, that was crazy.
Oh my goodness. So let's see. Darren asked, Jebus, how do you get started on Poshmark?
How do you get started?
I mean, we're kind of different because you had like people asking about this stuff. So, I mean, to get started, just start listing stuff and go to the parties. Like, I don't know, it notifies you like crazy when you first start. There's a party for this, a party for that, a party for this, a party for
like
that.
Men's fashion, women's shoes, and all that stuff. And you can just go to your listings and hit like share, and then to the party. It's self-explanatory. You just got to play with it a little bit.
Yeah,
but it's super easy.
Yeah, by far, I love selling clothes 10 times more on Poshmark than eBay.
Yes.
Poshmark makes it really easy, especially because they pay for shipping.
Yep.
You don't ever have to worry about it.
And another thing with Poshmark is usually like if you sell a couple things, then like I think your listings get like pushed to the front or something because you make consistent sales, and then you'll hit like a plateau, and then
boom again.
You'll get another one. I don't know, it's fun.
It is fun.
Oh man, chat's going nuts right now. This is
what? Yeah, I remember. Man, you know the most messed up part about that, Jeremy? When you texted me that, I was standing in the pawn shop at the counter talking to the guy, and my phone went off, and I look at it, and that's what I read. Like, I found my first pocket, and I was like, oh my God. I was like trying not to laugh, and I was like, oh, I'll just ignore that, and I'll get that, respond to that in a second. I was like, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to go to storagetreasures.com, and these fine people are going to show us what they think about your storage unit. So first person, let's take a look at throw your zip code in the chat. Boom, Diverse Flips has already got one. So I'm going to write down about the first 5. We're going to go through the first 5 here. 29349. 29349.
Well, let's figure out how to screen share it first.
23150 43302. Whoa. Holy cow. 90620.
On an application.
I don't care. Just do whatever.
Okay. If you go to the left, the screen share, you click the green button.
Yep.
Your entire screen, I guess.
What's better, the entire screen or the application window?
You can do either one. It's really your call.
All right, I'll just do entire screen.
And then you'll just go to Storage Treasures.
Bam. Are we good?
Yep.
All right.
All right, what zip code
So what was the zip code?
29349. Let me see whose this was. Let's see. Diverse Flips.
All right. So type the zip code in at the top.
I'm gonna do 25.
Yeah, and then you can go here and pick whatever range you want.
I don't care.
So let's try 50.
That's what I usually do.
And then over on the left here, you can see that you can like pick categories and whatnot. We don't usually mess with that. We just kind of see what's around.
I'll occasionally look for a safe or a gun over there. That's it.
There you go.
All right. So you can scroll through these.
So yeah, just scroll through them and pick, one or two that look appealing, and we can just.
All right. So this very first one, Lake Bowen Mini Storage.
Where are
You
we
saw
at?
the description says JBL speakers, gun accessories,
Oh yeah.
gun
This
cases.
paintballer, I bet. Those look like helmets and stuff.
Is this unit is it what like a manager special by chance or anything?
No,
Or-
it doesn't.
And it's not a private auction either, is it?
Nope.
Oh,
Everything is so nicely put.
no.
Man, I'm about to travel to South Carolina.
Road trip.
Look at the cameras too, man. It's a whole set of security cameras. If they're in there. What else do you got? Just random electronics, it looks like.
So like speakers and stuff. I mean, we don't really know the price off the top of our head. So I mean, what we would usually go to like eBay, look it up, and then figure out what's a bid after that.
Because they vary so much. I know that right there is a rifle case. Whether it's in there or not, I don't know. That's the risk, man. You never know what the gun case is.
Those are ammo crates.
Where?
Go to the right. No, up. These.
Oh yeah, those are ammo crates.
There's a little like all the way on the right, like mid corner is ammo crates. They're a little green.
Yeah, right there. Ammo crates and rifle case. I'd bet on this. Maybe not $700, but
Yeah. But I mean, right off the top of our head, we don't know the price of those like speakers and stuff.
you know, look for some more.
Sure, yeah.
Go for the big one.
Yeah,
Pretty-
let's look at a couple big ones and see if we can really kind of profile the heck out of them. See what we can come up with.
So what size is this one?
This one's a 10 by
10
30.
by 30. Woo!
I mean, nice bed frame, I guess you would say, or headboard. That's a lot, man. See, like when I see like clothes thrown all around like that, I just assume that they've already gone through it. But I see stuff.
And this one's like borderline. There's still a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff. I don't think like anyone that would actually go in to store their stuff for the first time would just chuck like your jacket on the mattress, your shirt over there. To me, I would think somebody's gone through. Like they've already taken what they want.
And would you also say, just for us, we profile the unit different than resellers, because I think we focus more on
YouTube.
like YouTube and like producing content more so than reselling. Like we'll take clothes and stuff, but I mean, other than that, maybe a few local things.
The mystery ones, like the ones you can't really see, and that's the ones that intrigue me the most. You don't really know.
So like we profile it based on mystery. If there's like something expensive, we can see right in the front. But like how you may do, or Wade, or any other pickers, or Jeremy and George, I mean, they profile, like you said, they'll like say, okay, this is $100, this is $20, this is $30, and go from there. But we never do that.
Oh, dude, like I said, like the I've been in the storage unit game for maybe 3 months now, and the thing is like I haven't I don't know a whole lot about things outside of clothing, shoes, and accessories. So when I'm profiling a unit, like I'm using my best judgment. So
Yep.
I can't put a dollar amount on hardly anything I'm looking at unless it's a piece of clothing.
Yep.
I forgot you said that.
I mean, I'm literally
You started like 2 months ago.
clothes, weapons, video games. Outside of that, I'm pretty clueless too. I'm learning as we go, but other than those three, I'm pretty clueless too.
Yeah.
You got another code or what?
Yeah, let's look up 23150. And this is Alex Carswell.
Let's see what we got.
What's up, Alex?
Let's see. Let's go at 10 by 20 up to $100. See if there's anything more interesting looking.
Ooh, a coffee table, bookshelf, and PVC piping.
Enjoy. Here's one for 320. Let's see what we got in here.
That's so wrong. So like this.
Here's your manager unit.
Okay, manager special.
Oh yeah. I'm always afraid of those.
Yeah, me too. Because I know for a fact somebody's looked in there.
So let's look for storage units that like you guys would really be honing in on.
Okay.
All right, let's
In
see.
this zip code still?
Yeah, if we can manage to find one, yeah.
What about this one?
Yeah, see, I like the ones that everyone else don't like.
So
Like
click on this one.
this, because nobody would bid on it. Like if this was at a live auction, I guarantee you would get it for less than $10.
Hold on, quick question. Do with screen share, do they see the mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this, if it was live, like I said, I guarantee you we get it for less than $10.
Yeah, but
all day.
this is probably one that we'd honestly get.
I would get it, even though everyone else, like most people are gonna say it's trash. But for $10, I mean, I know we make something, and it's the mystery. Like I like the mystery more than anything else. I don't want to see it. I want to be able to see as little as possible.
Right.
That's what makes it so fun to me.
Dude, I watched your video where you found all those hundreds in the safe,
Oh my
and they were
Yeah.
all fake.
Yeah.
That was the biggest like emotional roller coaster I've ever been through in a storage unit.
Oh, I could see it in your face. I was like, "There's no way that guy faked this. No way."
Because one of those newsworthy finds, like, yeah, you found like thousands of dollars and hundreds. And I'm like, yes. And I picked it up and you see all these Chinese writing on the back. I was like, oh my
Check
Oh,
this
dude.
out.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
Okay, this is a manager special. Just remember.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
still a lot of stuff.
I know, it's cool to look at though.
Yeah. Look at a little disco ball and stuff. That's a
I
lot.
know.
Not just close-ups.
Yep.
Funko Pop City.
I know. Train or trucks.
At least Funko Pops, like they have a website where you can look it up and get quick prices. They make it easy.
Yeah.
Trucks.
Yeah, trucks and like toys are another one of those things. Like one of the two could look the exact same, and one of them's like from the Dollar Tree, and one of them's like a $80 collectible from 30 years ago. Unless you really know what you're looking for.
Look at those Furby, like mini Furbies down there.
Furbies.
Oh wow.
That's awesome. Let's see. I'll find one more in this zip code that we would probably go for.
Okay.
Here's a thing of records. This is
That's the
Miami.
problem. When
though.
records are showing, you know it's gonna go
I
crazy
know.
high.
Oh yeah.
430
hours already. What is it? 11 hours is when it ends.
11 days.
11 days, yeah.
11 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
11 days, 11 hours.
Goodness.
That's a lot, though.
That's
They
a
look
lot.
sealed in that box. Some of them are sealed still.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh. There's a lot of LP records though. A lot.
yeah, that's definitely true.
This
Yeah.
is like,
Oh,
I
my
really
goodness.
like this unit.
I know. You guys are making me wish I lived in your zip codes right
I
now.
know.
Uh,
All right.
You want to go to another one?
Yeah,
you guys got a van now. You can travel.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we gotta put some trust in our van.
I don't
first.
trust it yet. I'm still scared of it just breaking down randomly.
Do we have another zip code?
Yeah. 2, 3, 1. Wait, which one did we just do?
It wasn't that. It started with something else.
It started with
Yeah,
33150 is what we just did.
Okay, yeah. 43302.
I would say the last one would sound like it was gonna be close to home. 2, 3.
I know.
Where's
Ooh, a
it?
shelf.
$60 on that shelf.
Jesus.
This is Alex's. The last one was Austin's. So this one is Alex.
There's
okay.
18 days left, and I was about to say $90 for that, but there's still 18 days. It ain't gonna go for nowhere close to that.
No way. Look at all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought I said 11 hours at first only. I was like, yeah, that's gonna go way high.
Tools always go high.
Yep.
And in my experience, like finding good power tools is still kind of still kind of difficult. I found tons of hand tools, but
Right.
but finding good like DeWalt chop saws and stuff like that, I mean, it just doesn't happen.
We got one unit that actually had DeWalt. Other than that, it's usually like some Walmart brand. It's like 25, 30 new.
Yeah.
There's only like 6 here.
It looks like a contractor or something.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Irritating. Huh.
Yeah,
I guess if you feel like you got gypped, you can just pour that kerosene out and
exactly.
away.
Best video ever.
Yeah, there's not many in that zip code.
No, there was only 6. And I mean, none of them we really would have went for.
Jeremy, yes, I would buy an eye patch if Storage Auction Pirate sold them.
We have an iPad we can't get into.
An eye patch. An eye patch.
Oh, patch. I like that iPad.
Yeah. Eye patch.
Yeah, so with like the iPad, we talked to Apple, and they were like, basically, if you can't get in with the Apple ID, or you don't have the password and you can't contact like the previous owner, you basically have to sell it for parts.
Yep. Apple's
Okay, so if it's locked through the iCloud or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. That's I do business with the with an electronics guy out here, and when he gets iPads, he'll offer them for sale to me. That's the first thing I have to ask, because a lot of times when he tries to sell them to me, they're locked. I can't get into them.
Yep. Now you want to do? You have another one or what? Two.
We got
50. That's
here's
like
90620.
90. Oops.
This is Treasure Hustlers. This is going to be in California.
Ooh.
that's where everybody says the best ones are.
Do you like
Long Beach.
this? Probably. Like,
and yeah, y'all are like on the complete opposite spectrum, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, because you guys do find good things in this stuff.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Because I know like nobody will bid on this. That'll be $1. That'll be like $1 or $5 all day.
yep.
Oh
And
my
then leave one decent thing in there, and you made like a ton of money with spending nothing. And even if you lose, I mean, it's like $5. Who cares? It's just still like the fun of the hunt.
Bearded Picker said that looks like the trunk in Jackie's Mustang. Oh, Scotty with his jokes. That's crazy.
So, but with the van, we would go for this one.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of totes and boxes.
Yep. The mystery.
But again,
Yeah.
like
That
that's all we profile for. We don't really like say prices.
Yeah, unless it's something I really know what I'm looking at. Like being so new at this, like I said, clothes, weapons, video games. Other than that, I'm just taking educated guesses, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I just can't say no to a locker full of totes and boxes and bags.
Yep.
Like backpacks or duffel bags. I don't like seeing black trash bags.
Oh yeah, because more than likely they're closed.
Remember the one we got? We got one in Maryland. It was a $10 unit. It was all black bags. One of the black bags was full of nothing but Jordans.
Yes.
We had like $780 off it, all just Jordans.
Man, goodness, goodness. Well, I mean, there it is. It goes to show it doesn't matter how you profile, you're going to end up a winner and a loser either way. I mean,
yeah.
Storage Auction Pirate said, at Thrift Trader, you get to see the units we looked at last week starting tomorrow. Oh yeah. We looked at a couple of units, and Storage Auction Pirate actually bought a couple of the units that we looked at on our live. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. We don't have any in our area right now. I would look at our zip code, but
yeah, I mean,
I don't think there's anything for like a week or more now.
Yeah.
They all went off this week.
But I mean, for the most part, like I think most of the online ones look like, I mean, the black trash bags.
Yeah, check
But
it.
like,
See what's on there right now if you want. Just throw our zip code in there just so people can see what we got.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do that one, and then George from What the Hells wants us to do a zip on
like 25, 50. I don't care. All right.
4, 4, 6.
No, there's some going off in the wall doors.
personal effect.
It is the pictures we get. Like, yeah.
Wait, is this just the cover?
Yeah, that's it. Like, why do they put that as the cover?
3 pictures. Oh, I know, man. Like what? some of the online photos are just absolutely just.
Yeah.
Why do they even take the time to take pictures? Because
Right.
they're like driving by on a motorcycle trying to take a picture of it. You know.
Yeah.
I hate seeing Christmas decorations, man. If I see like a tree or Christmas lights, I'm like, no, just no. That and a mattress. Christmas decorations and mattresses, I'm just like, nope.
We got a whole unit full of Christmas on top.
Yeah, but at least they have collectible statues.
Man, that's crazy. Like the old, okay, so you remember like the old porcelain Christmas trees that you put a light inside of them, and they look kind of like they have the little pins, kind of like a Light Bright does all over them.
Yeah.
Things are worth money now.
There's a
It's crazy.
Yeah, probably. Like, this is what gets on my nerve. They take one picture.
They're like, all right, you saw it. Now let's look at the tag.
I know. That's all they do. They take one picture. That's all we have to go off of.
Wow.
That's how all of them are around here.
This one seems interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't know how far Atlanta is.
It's
Like,
hey, that one right there, the Q Smart 5404.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That's what he just pointed to.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah, it is. It's a trunk.
One photo. There's a trunk.
Jeremy and George has a trunk.
Yeah, I'm like, I go crazy for trunks too. If I see a trunk, a safe, I'm like, yep, we're getting it.
It's a purple
I like
with wheels.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy trunk.
Even though I still feel like 90% of the safes we find end up having just paperwork in it. It's still like when you see a safe, it's such a thrill.
I did find a safe in one of the storage units that I bought on Monday, but I cannot disclose what I found.
Ooh.
So legal stuff.
Assuming, right? Legal stuff.
Oh no, I just don't want to give it away.
I get it. I get it.
I haven't. I still got to put the video together.
What the heck is with this unit? Can somebody else that does this for a living, can somebody tell me what this unit's been up for auction like 6 times and they always pay it off last minute? But
the Call of Duty poster.
Yeah, last time this was up to $380, and I can't for the life of me see anything in there remotely worth that.
Let me see. No, what's that box? That white box? What's it say? WR.
It's copy paper.
Oh. What the heck?
Yeah, this was up to $380 last time, and then they paid it off. It's like the 5th or 6th time it's been up for auction.
I don't see anything in that unit.
No, me neither. I have no idea what they're seeing. Besides the Seahawks jacket there, you might get like $30 or
I see Seahawks jacket and a Scooby-Doo slipper.
I see an old Wizards jersey too. Probably the old Jordan. I see the blue and gold.
Wow.
I have no idea what people see about this one. Every time, I mean, it might just be that they keep paying it off.
That might be.
Because, like, they've literally, like I said, it's the 5th or 6th time it's been up for auction.
But then again, a lot of people pay it. Like, it has no profit for us. It has value to them because it's, like, personal stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it could be the old owner. I have no idea. But it's just, I know I've seen that exact unit like 6 times.
Yep.
Jeremy said, so typically the storage unit facility has the option to take the auction off if they don't think it sold for enough. That's most likely what's happening.
That doesn't sell for enough.
$370 isn't enough for that?
I mean, I would assume so. I mean, there's nothing in there that seems remotely close. You
want to just look up the other one?
What?
Yeah, let's look up 44691. This is this is in what the Hales territory.
All right.
Peaceful territory. Yeah. Nothing.
Hey, look at 100.
Is that right? Okay.
44691.
Yeah, I think I said that right. 44691. Yeah.
Some popped up within 100 miles.
Where's this at? This is in Lorain, Ohio, Maple Heights, Ohio. Okay.
See, I would buy that third one. It looks like junk.
This one.
Yep. I would buy that, even though everyone says it's going to tell me it looks like junk. I would get that anyway.
The screen's cracked.
I'd be surprised if that TV works.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Children's books.
Marlboro, a whole box full of cigarettes.
Yay.
Joy. I mean, I see those a lot, man. Those church seats. Like, I see them go up for auction around here a lot.
I need those shelving units pretty badly.
Let's see. Hair care products. Easy Clean.
Oh, nice. See, that's the kind I'm talking. What are you going to do if you go in there? Those are empty boxes.
Let's look at those boxes on the pallet again, a little closer.
Oh, hold on. This one.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I can't imagine they're empty because the tops.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either.
Yeah, the tops are taped down, so I would assume. Man, that's a lot of work for a bunch of empty boxes.
Yeah. You just never know. That's the fun of it, though.
Yep.
Anything else?
True that.
Oh, look at all those boxes.
It's hair care products again.
Yeah, they must have 2 units. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a pallet, though.
Oh, new hair color. I wonder, man, if that's a good brand, if I would look to see if I was ungated on selling that brand on Amazon and take a look, see, possibly what the sale price is, because that could be, thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy too, probably.
I also
Easy
wonder
money.
if stuff like that expires. Maybe you buy it and it's expired and you can't sell it nowhere. That would suck.
Yeah. If it's expired, you definitely cannot sell it on Amazon. But
yeah,
there's another one.
Man, this person had a lot of units.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's glassed. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you get the little movie thing with it.
Yeah, that's probably why it's up to 300 just because of that.
Storage Occupier said, "Is any of it pink hair dye?"
Actually,
I think I saw pink.
I think I did. Give us a second here. Let's see. That see it right there.
Jeremy said, "If it's expired, you can eat it."
Roll a thumb.
Can you please record that?
Yeah, whenever can I watch you eat hair products? I want to watch it.
No, it'll be rushing to the hospital.
It'll go viral.
Yeah.
Dare me, Jeremy, for nothing. Don't dare him.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that pallet jack would be worth it. If that pallet jack comes with it, it would be worth it.
Yeah.
See, I saw one of those sell for like $50 today. Like that should be a no sale.
Oh, clean this one.
Like that would normally be a no sale. A broken couch, a broken mattress, and I saw that $50.
Grandfather clock in there.
Oh, is it?
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, but the one today, it was just like upside down couch in a box spring, and it sold for $50. That was all that was in the unit.
Wow.
This one says lockbox.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I love live auctions. There's a trunk.
Yep, trunk. This one said a lot. Oh, there's a lockbox.
Yep.
Oh, sure enough.
Lockbox.
Yep, I'd go for that.
Yeah, I'd be all over that.
Even though the rest of it looks like trash. Like there's something about that box. Or and a chest. The box and a chest.
Yep.
Cool.
Man, oh man.
Anything else?
Is there another one? Check YouTube.
Huh?
You can check YouTube, see if anyone else put anything in the chat.
Let's see. The last one, 04989. Where is that? That's Amy.
What's up, Amy? Say it again.
04989.
Nothing.
Oh, damn.
Not even within 100 miles.
Oh my gosh. Really?
One result in 200 miles.
Where are we? I don't even know where we're at.
Maine.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Amy. Yeah, not well on Storage Treasures. We don't have anything for you.
That's a manager one though.
I mean, it's a good one unit though.
I'm like with what he said though. I don't trust the manager ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy. Everybody's paying their bills.
Yep.
That's it.
It's your treasure has 27703. This will be the last one we do tonight, guys.
Okay, 27703.
Yeah, 27703.
Let's see if there's 50 miles.
Where is this one at?
North Carolina.
O'Reilly, North Carolina. It's not too far from us.
Nope. Let's see, office chairs, washing machine, coffee table, all furniture.
That's another like type of unit I see a lot of around here. Is old office, like just old computers, old books, just completely outdated stuff. And I don't know why people bid so high on it. I think it would be hard to sell. Remember the one we saw in Arlington? It went for $230.
Look at this one, guys.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What is all of that?
It's a whole football team.
Oh yeah. No thanks. I mean,
Wow.
Man, Gatorade for days. Waterboy comes to mind.
Yep.
Cool.
Huh.
But I mean, football helmets, even unbranded like that, you still get like $40.
Yeah, man, I'd be so sick of selling helmets by the time they were gone. Though.
Yeah, look how far back that goes to. That is a lot.
I've
That's
never
wild.
seen a unit like this.
Yeah, I never seen anything like that. That's crazy. Well, off to Cary, North Carolina, huh? All right, so do we have to do something to get rid of the screen share?
So we just stop sharing at the bottom?
Yep, you just hit stop sharing.
Did it take it?
Oh, you got to move over to the there. There you go. Cool.
Ah,
There we go.
easy enough.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. So I'm getting the gist. So Jebus, you guys like to buy what seem to be junk units, the units that people would simply pass on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That is fun to me.
We want content.
I think the mystery is like, it's all great when you see something and you know you can flip it, but there's no thrill to it. Like if I know I can just flip it and make money, I mean, that's cool, but I'd rather like go into something and have no idea what I'm looking at and just not know what's going to be in that box.
yeah, and that's really interesting because I never thought about that. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, what people find, people are simply going to overlook.
Yeah. I think whoever's the moderator just deleted my brother. He thought it was a troll.
Yeah, they were timed out by What the Hales. So What the Hales, you just
Jeremy.
Jebus' brother.
He always does that.
Oh my!
He always like comments on everything of ours, like being a troll.
What the people consider personal items? That's like so hard. Like I swear, like every facility says different stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Because to me,
pictures,
Yeah, of
birth
course,
certificate,
pictures.
driver's license, social security, death certificate if it's in there. I
But some
guess.
stuff, like to me, like they told us to throw it away. Like we tried to return. It was a bunch of pictures a kid had drawn. The little kid had drawn, and they're like, "No, it's not personal. I'll just trash it." And I was like, "That's kind of messed up." But the chances of them actually getting it back probably slim to none too.
Yeah. Slim Pickings, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, dude. My goodness, I think by the end of the day, you've sent me like 3 or 4 super chats. Thank you so much. Brandon,
Thank you, True Chase.
Brandon, quit picking on your brother.
This is an everyday occurrence.
Yeah, if we ever do a live stream, he jumps in and like people don't realize he's my brother, and he just starts talking trash, and they get so mad. They're like, "Shut up, you troll! Stop saying that!" Blah, blah, blah. It's pretty funny.
Yes, and Jeremy's got a good point.
Yeah.
Treasure Hunting with Jebus truly gives hope that anyone can do this with not much money at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have $20 in your pocket and buy a storage unit and accidentally fall into $700.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to us in Maryland. $10 that MCM person selling for like $4 something.
Yep.
Bingo.
We've never ever spent over $300.
Nope. I went over 300 today, but it went to like way high on that one with the rifles. I went to 500 something, but then they bid it up over $1,000, over 1,500. I would have bid 5 something on that, but that's about it.
Dude, Slim Pickens, thank you again. $2 super chat. You're really again. You're amazing.
Slim Pickens a baller.
Yeah, that's balla $2 make you holla. All right. Well, guys, hey, take it easy, Slim Pickens. You said got to run. You want the Amazon Master? Yeah. Shoot me a PM on the Patreon Facebook group. Cool.
Started at $72. First time we did it, we had a couple hundred. That's it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I started reselling with $100 and turned it into, I mean, what I do today.
Right. It's just, you got to put in the work.
Yep. That's what it's about.
What's the weirdest thing we found in a locker?
A dead turtle.
Yeah.
Still in the cage, like still in the aquarium and everything. Like they just literally just stored their pet turtle and it died.
That's sad.
It really is.
I want to say something else, but I don't know if it's like too graphic. Like the one that everybody thought was a Shake and Bake meth lab.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was like a bottle of like
yeah.
something else.
I hope
like-
it's meth. Let's put it like that.
Not P, not number 2, but something else.
That's what it looked like. When I picked it up, I almost quit there. I almost forfeited my deposit. I was like, when I picked it up, I was like, I'm about to just quit this.
And the dead turtle and that were in the same unit, but I think that's by far the weirdest thing.
I remember watching that one. That was pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, there's a PlayStation in there, so at least it was worth it.
And I mean, we planned that PlayStation, so I'm glad we got that one in the end.
Yeah. That's a pro tip for you guys. For everybody in the chat, like if you start doing this or whatever, and you run across like game systems that you don't have, keep the first game system of each system that you have, so that you can test games.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna run across games all the time, and you're gonna want a way to test them. So.
Yep. Most
All right,
definitely.
diverse flips. What is the biggest surprise value-wise that you found?
The 700.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that kind of like added up. So like when we first started, we like took everything like down in our basement, like set it out all on the floor, and was like going through everything. I had first found like $50 or $60 in like a bill envelope, and I was like, okay, like that's the first time we found that. And then all of a sudden, he just goes, whoa, and it was like a stack of cash like this much, and had like $500 bills, and he just kept counting, and I was like, oh my god, like this was in like paperwork that everybody would just throw away. So now every time we get paperwork, we check every envelope. It was, I mean, it's absolutely insane. It
was crazy.
How much did you find in the envelope?
The first one was $60, and the second one was like 5 something. And then we found a bank envelope in a unit that had like $50 and $2 bills. Every wallet we picked out, like we found like 7 wallets. Every wallet had like between $5 and $25 inside of it.
But now, and now that, like, ironically enough, now that we're into like checking bills and coins, like all of that stuff probably could have been collectible money, and we just like put it in the bank account.
Yeah.
But it is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
So that unit with all the fake hundreds. Like I knew that there was a bunch of coins in there. Did you get any of those checked out or do any research on a lot of that stuff?
Did research, but we've been trying to find some shop that'll let us record, and just nobody will take the camera in there. They'll let us take the camera. I don't want to just record. I want to be able to record it somehow.
So many people are interested in it.
Yeah.
So we don't want to go further like on our own until we can record it, because the subscribers want it. So
for sure.
Brandon's back.
Brandon. Help! I won't be mean. Oh, there we go. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Brandon, we talked about your banners earlier.
Brandon, I need some help, dude. Put me on your list. Put me on your list. Amazing work, dude.
Suppository bottle. Ugh.
Oh god.
The fake hundreds, you know those fake hundreds. A lot of people said that they had value, but when we looked them up, they're on what the hell is that thing called? Wish. It's like $4 for all of them, or more than we had. We had like what 50 something of them. You can get a pack of 100 of them for like $4 or $5.
But here's the problem: if you buy them on Wish, you have to wait 3 weeks to get them.
Yeah, that's true. I've been thinking about like I should just go drop them around Walmart or something.
Yeah, dude. You have to do this.
All right.
This is going to be a good YouTube video.
All right, this is a funny story to deal with like the fake money and stuff. So a while back we had fake 20s.
Yeah.
And we went into like a Shoppers. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's just a regular grocery store. So we dropped it, and then the lady picked it up, and we just watched her. Like we were like, all right, what is she gonna do? So like we walked out of the aisle, and then we saw her go into like the beer cave in the back of the grocery store. We're like, all right, she's gonna get some alcohol. So I tried to record it, and we went behind her in line, but she ended up paying with like a card or something. I wanted to get her on video so bad using that fake 20. Yeah, that's right.
We asked her, like, have you seen money? We lost $20. You know, or have you seen $20? She's like, no, I haven't seen anything.
Like you just bold lied to my face.
We watched you pick it up. But that was so funny. I think hundreds would only be better.
Yeah, it would. I mean, I'd be completely down to do pranks in like Walmart or something.
That would be so funny.
Dude, Slim Pickens again with another $5 super chat. Says, no wait here, only value thanks to the FBA master key. I'm not
taking balling.
Man, thank you so much.
Oh, Brandon did drop it.
Oh, yeah, he did drop it.
Dude, yeah. Like, I don't know. Maybe
God.
you can go to Walmart with all those fake $100 bills and just like, man, I don't know if you'd get in trouble for just like tossing them out.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. Everybody was like, destroy them quick. You can get in trouble for having counterfeit money.
It's not
But I'm like-
counterfeit though. I mean, it's obvious it's not real.
Yeah.
You can go right on eBay and buy it. Like, if I can get in trouble for it, they should be able to get in trouble for selling it.
Right.
right. I wonder what would happen if you took those and like the first 50 cars in the Walmart parking lot, just put them under the windshield wiper and just sit. in the
God.
Just
Walmart.
watch the reaction.
That'd be great.
I would totally do that.
We should just go to every car that's parked like a dude. Like every car that's like parked over the line or something, and just give them all fake hundreds in your window.
Congratulations, you're an idiot. Here's a $100 bill.
Oh my
That'd be
God.
great. You're giving me so many ideas right
I
now.
know.
Oh, dude.
Merch, you seem like working with you. It's really grown.
Hmm?
I'm confused by that question.
Am I really grown? Yes.
Vivian, merch, you seem like working with Jebus. You two really grown. I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Drop it in the parking lot. I should.
It's just-
Right.
I know. Oh, that is true though.
Yeah, diverse flips is true too.
Yep.
There's always the other side of the store.
Be good at
Diverse flips. I'm sorry. Yeah. Got a good point. You know, he's.
I would feel so bad. I'd give him a real 100 after
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
I'd feel
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be tough, man. That'd be tough. I mean, shoot. That's kind of a cruel joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And
When you
left
sit back and
deserve
think
it.
about it.
Yeah, that would be pretty messed up.
Brandon, get out of
Get
here.
out of here with the philosophical questions.
Don't hurt me. No more.
Kick him in. Oh, man. This has been funny. You know more about storage? Yeah. Growing. Or learning.
Yeah, definitely. What about merch?
Trevor, thanks so much for joining us. Be good to everyone. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. It's 4:20 a.m.
Mm.
Wow. Again, 7:15 tomorrow. Be the best day of your life. Be kind and do something nice to someone. Cheers, everyone. Peace.
Yeah, interview Brandon. The man, this is like Tyler, the man behind all the banners.
Yep.
The behind-the-scenes story of Treasure Hunting with Jebus. So Brandon's got all the low down skinny that you guys aren't willing to.
Right?
Oh, look at that. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for coming on with me tonight. It's been a blast.
It's super
Yeah,
fun.
no problem. It was fun.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Last questions. You got like T-minus 60 seconds to put them up.
Bring them on.
Go.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna do a countdown though.
10 now.
59.
Don't do it.
58.
So where can people go to get your merch?
Teespring. It's
it's
on the channel art.
It's on the in the description of every video, and it's on the channel art. It's like a link in the bottom right corner that says merch. Brandon, yes, I hear the bang. Stop.
Oh, is he in the house?
We have like his little recording room in the basement. Like, if he hears me recording, he'll just do this.
Yeah. Okay. What the hell is asked? What channels do you watch on YouTube? That's a good question, Jeremy and George. That's a good.
Worst part about this is like as much as we are in the resale and storage units, like I don't even watch that much.
So we watch
Pranks and vlog, like
Yeah.
mostly.
like we love Ireland Boys Productions. They do vlogs and pranks.
Yeah.
Vitali, which he's really not on YouTube anymore because he does like adult things on a different website. Nelk Boys,
Yeah.
it was just pranks. One thing that I've been super interested in lately is Logan Paul's podcast. It's
Yeah,
called
I hated him,
Impulsive.
like- I hated him for so long, but that podcast is actually very interesting.
Yeah. Thank you, Treasure Hustlers.
Bingo. Sarah, Jackie, you guys are amazing, amazing moderators and amazing people and amazing dumpster diving chicks. Awesome.
Guys, their action.
Yeah, I mean, so we, like,
We watch like the people we know as far as treasure. Like we'll watch what the hell, because you always text me like, guess what happened here, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go see it now. I gotta go find out what happened now.
Yeah, you gotta be in the loop.
Yeah.
yeah, but mostly pranks and vlogs. We watch FaZe Rug a lot too. We've been into him lately.
It's surprising, like I said, that what we do, we don't watch that often.
I understand that. I do.
Like one thing you find yourself doing as a YouTuber and like making and editing content and everything, every time you watch a video,
Studying.
You're like, okay, they move the camera in and out. Like they're trying to keep your focus on that video because like the human attention span is like 6 seconds. So like every 6 seconds, the camera has to change and they're all moving. And
I'm trying to get better with that.
It's like you want to enjoy it, but you're still nitpicking everything.
I break everything down.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are nearing about an hour and a half show. That was a good show. Good show. So one last question. If there was one thing that you wanted to share with our audience tonight, kind of inspiration or last words for the show, what would you guys say?
Inspiration? What? Nothing beats hard work. Don't be afraid to fail. That's my biggest thing. Don't be afraid to fail. This is our, 4th YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I've put so many hours into so many things. Failed. Now finally got something that clicked.
Yep.
Literally, I've had 4 failed channels in the past. And one of them was over a year, just daily uploading, still failed and deleted it.
And literally, like for us, as real as I can be right now, if we don't do YouTube, we'd rather be poor.
Yeah, I'd rather be broke.
We don't want to have an office job. It's just going to be miserable. So I'd rather live happy poor than do anything else.
I'm dead serious.
And I mean, that's why we worked like every day, starting it with dumpster diving. You just work every day, put as many hours as you can in each day, just grind, and you'll get somewhere. Like anybody can do it. Literally anybody. You just have to be able to put the work into it.
Yep.
It sounds cliche, but it is so true.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes, guys. Just you said I'd rather live happy poor.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd rather have $1 to my name and be happy than $1 million and be working an office job. It's just,
I don't care about how much money I have. If I hate what I do every day, I get up. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Well, I went to college. I got student loan debt, and nice mortgage. So right now I'm negative equity. That's what I am.
I got about 6 months left till I got to start paying that back too. So I'm not looking forward to it.
No, me either.
It is life. But again, live happy poor. That's, man, I'm going to have to write that in the, that's books. That's amazing. It speaks so much to me. I gave up a $6,500 a month job after taxes to be a reseller. I did that.
It's all about.
What did you do before, if you don't mind me asking?
I was in oil and gas. I was a pumper for an oil and gas company, and so I pretty much gave that up to be full time the first time I went reselling full time, and then of course it didn't pan out that well. It did for a while. I spent a whole year happy poor, and I was happy.
Exactly.
But then my family size grew. My wife and I got married. We had our first kid, and it just wasn't enough. So I had to go back to the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But here I am. I'm back to, for the most part, reselling full time.
Right.
I'm enjoying it. It's a blast.
Good.
We didn't get to go full time until last September. Before that, I worked at a car dealership 7 to 5, then still come home, do schoolwork, then edit videos. I could sleep like 2 or 3 hours every day.
Yep.
Until finally we got to the point where now this is doing enough to do it full time.
Yay, life.
Yeah.
It's really awesome when you can wake up and plan your day, and go out and do what you love to do. It's not a day of work if it's something that
you never work a day in your life if you love what you do.
Amen.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you again so much for being here. We have an awesome crowd. Everybody, we are signing off. All right. So until next time, keep on picking that. Peace out.